Boba 2 plus drama. So there's this guy who we will name Vincent. And basically he's popular at school. And there is this girl who I will call Layla. I don't really like Layla, so I'll tell you about that later. Layla is also popular. And so we had a Valentine's dance. And Vincent likes Layla and confessed in the dance. Everyone was so hyped and stuff. But then I was talking to my friends and one of them told me Layla texted Vincent on Snapchat. And she asked him if he really liked her. And guess what he said? He said, "No, I don't like you, BTW, this is all allegedly. And I think he's doing this for attention." And basically he's popular at school. That is it. I'll give you updates if anything happens. So anyways, I have another story, so let's move on. So basically there's this girl named Zoe. And Zoe is new to my school. When she's speaking to people in the classroom, she's like medium-ish low voice. But when she's answering a question or talking in front of the class or staff, her voice is so low you can barely hear her. And one time when she just came, she was legit screaming and she was so loud the teacher told her to shush. And one time she gave a girl named Luna a note. And her handwriting was really hard to read. But basically it said she switched schools BC, her friend died asterisk, all allegedly asterisk. And half of the time she's in the office or she goes home early. But now she is a bit more normal, so I'm gonna end the story. JK, I'm gonna do another one cause why not? And there's this girl who's named Skylar. This is an old story, BTW. So Skylar is super controlling, remember this. And me and my friends have a group called MAY group. And last year when this story happened, we had a MAY group talent show kinda. It went really well, remember this to BC, it's useful. And we were gonna redo one this year. And when we were practicing, Skylar was really controlling. Like saying we should practice every recess and yada yada. And ik PPL don't really like other PPL controlling them. And we legit said no BC, nobody ain't gonna do that. And this girl, if it's a talent or not, legit starting crying BC, we would'll do what she asked. And YK, when PPL start crying you have to cheer them up. And in less than 10 minutes she stopped crying and it was so annoying. And she kept doing this and my friends started to resent her. But my friends we nice and didn't want to be rude and didn't say much about it. And after dealing with all her bossiness we started the show. So I'll name her Amila. And basically Amila was agering and the show didn't go so well. So we decided to stop the show BC, she was being so controlling. And this girl decided to go on her crying streak again. But this time we were tired of her shenanigans. So we didn't even try to cheer her up BC, we were so sick of it. And then she legit started turning PPL against us. Like she acted like the world revolted around her, which it didn't hun. And this lasted for one recess, but but after like a recess, the drama was over. But maybe BC, me and my friends aren't in the same class. And we just kept our distance against her. Another time we were playing near the back of the field or something. And I was calling her and she didn't hear me somehow. And I was legit calling her 50 times. And then I was like, Amila, are you deaf or something? IK, it's bad, but keep listening. Tell me why when I said that only then she heard me ... Like girl, that's not a coincidence. And then she started getting angry at me and we made up. Even though what happened, which I'll tell you in another story. But like Amila girl, that's crazy, you only heard me when I called you something bad. Like, do you want to start drama? Cause girl, you need to get a grip on her life and that we've a verse. Speaking of weave, I have another story that I'll tell next time. But remember, these are all real story and the names are not the names of the PPL. Remember, stay demure and mindful and wait for part 2. I'll release it today or tomorrow. Bye.